Hey miners, mining KiiNG here. Today I'm starting to do some of my duct work. I unboxed all the fans. So these are my four 8-inch T8 Infinity fans. And man, let me tell you what, these things sound like a jet engine. I'll show you here in a minute. I probably bought too much flexible duct work, and I'll probably have to send some of it back because each one of these is 25 feet, and I think I accidentally ordered too much by clicking something, so that's on me. But that's 125 feet of or no, actually that's 150 feet of 8-inch ductwork. So I definitely do not need that much, but I will keep some extra on hand if I need to replace stuff. So now I have started doing I started taping some of my hard lining here, and let me show you what I've been doing. So this is what I'm thinking how it's going to work in here. So I have, let me pull this out. So right here, this is an 8 to 6 inch reducer, and then it comes into a 90, and then it goes into a Y, and then here on this Y, it goes from 6 inches to 4 inches. So my thought is if I reduce it and focus it more, this will push more volume of air, right? Because it's reducing from 8 inches all the way down to 4. So how I'm gonna run it first is I'm gonna go from this side, and I'm gonna run it, and I'm gonna put another Y right here, bend it on the 90, put another Y here, another one here. Pretty much there's going to be 2 of these on every side of the tent, right? And it's just going to go around all the way, just like a nice tight line across the bottom. So these will both be intakes, and I'm hoping that they'll work together and push the air through. So, and if you're not familiar with ductwork, I'm not super familiar with it, but I do know a little bit. But you're going to want this flex tape here, and you really want to make sure you press on it, because you want to use this part right here. It's like, why would you put it here where it's straight? Well, there is a seam on the inside here. You see that seam? It shows you on the inside. Every seam you have, it will leak air. So you want to use this tape and make sure you press really good. Make sure it's really tight on there, because you want to seal every seam so you get maximum airflow. So I've been just sealing up some of my seams. I'm waiting for my hole saw to go through my door. So I did find out that this is a fireproof wall. There is plywood in between this whole wall right here, so I do have to go through the door. I will be using these vents I got from Infinity. They're pretty nice, you know, but they're not very long, with 2 inches, but these will work. This is their 4-layer, insulated flexible ductwork. It's actually really nice. This is the tape I'm using here. I bunched it up here because if you don't, it'll lay flat, and it's a pain in the butt to get it going again. So this is the ductwork tape you want to look for, that you want to use with your ducking. Now I bought some of these tools I had, some of these tools I didn't. Like, obviously I had my pair of cutters. This is from when I used to work at my galvanizing plant. Just a box knife, so I can, cut this and clip the wire in here. I bought, these are 5-blade crimpers, and what they do is they create, see how this is all rippled right here? This is what makes that. I haven't used these yet, but I thought I might need to on some of these connections. If I don't, I'm just gonna take it back. I bought it just because they are expensive. This thing is like 40 bucks for this one tool. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna need to, there it goes, whatever. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna need to cut any of the sheet metal. So I bought some 45 angled tin snips here. So if I don't need these will also be going back to the store, because I really won't have a use for either one of these tools after this particular job. So there's no point me keeping tools I don't need. So these are the AC Infinity fans. These are the T8s. So these are 8 inches here, and they look like a jet engine. So I'm gonna plug one in for you guys, and you guys can listen to how crazy this thing is. I mean, this thing moves an insane amount of air. So I don't have it, it's just, there's nothing hooked up to it. I'm just using this. So you get these, you get to hook up the remote right here. This is just a standard remote. You can't get a digital one that auto tunes and all stuff, but I just went the cheap route because I just don't want to pay the extra money. To me, it's just extra cost for a convenience that I can live without. So it does have, I think, about 10 speeds on here, and each light is a speed, right? So you can see it starting up. 2, 3, 4, 8 speeds, I think. So this is on 4. This is halfway. You can hear it too. It's pushing a good amount of air, as well as you can feel the suction. Or actually, no, this is the side that's sucking. This is the air. So on top of here, you can tell which way it's going because of this arrow. This arrow is pointing this way. So it's pushing at the wall and it's pulling from me. So then if you go, I mean, this thing is nuts. I mean, it's pushing itself off of my workbench. Look, it's pushing itself. That is insane. You can hear the suction on my hand. So I had doubt that these were going to be enough to move air, but they have totally changed my mind. I think running all 4 of these, you know, two intake and 2 exhaust, I will have more than enough airflow to control the temperatures. So yeah, and then we also got some stuff in today in the mail again. So we also got some things in the mail today. So because I got a lot of stuff, I'm scooping up a lot of things and expanding a lot. So now I did end up getting another 6-pack of risers from aawave because the 12 I have on the floor right there, I'm going to be using because I'm moving that rig into, I can't believe how small the box this is, but this right here. This is a 12 GPU rig. So this is what those rigs, I'm going to convert these 2 rigs into 1 rig. So instead of 2, it'll be 1. I have a 2,000 watt power supply coming from Parallel Miner. It should be here today to my new 15-port switch in there. So I got a lot of work to do. I'm going to record everything. So just keeping you guys posted. Also, make sure to check out the Mighty KiiNG Discord channel. We are getting bigger every day.